If you've ever felt stuck in a marketing rut, you're not alone. In fact, 65% of marketers say they struggle with motivation on a regular basis. It's not just about being lazy, it's science. Our brains are wired to avoid effort unless there's a clear and immediate payoff. And let's face it, marketing often feels like a never-ending cycle of hustle and grind. But what if I told you that most advice on motivation is totally backwards? In this video, we're going to break down the real strategies that will reignite your drive. You won't just hear the usual tips, this is all about working smarter, not harder. From shifting your mindset to tapping into unexpected sources of inspiration, these methods will help you break free from burnout and get back to creating meaningful work. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have a whole new way to look at motivation and get things done in ways you never thought possible. Chapter 1: The Motivation Mindset Hack. Why traditional tips don't work when you're struggling to stay motivated. Typical advice like, just push through, or stay positive, can feel frustrating. But here's the truth, motivation doesn't work like that. You're not lazy, you're human. A study from the University of California shows that our brains are wired to avoid hard work if there's no immediate reward. So, why force yourself to power through? Instead, focus on shifting your mindset. Think of motivation as a muscle, not something you just have. It grows with the right training. Try asking yourself, why does this matter to me? When you're clear on your purpose, you don't need to rely on a fleeting burst of motivation. Simply put, find your why, and the rest will follow. Chapter 2: Unlocking the Power of Micro Wins for Maximum Momentum. Ever heard of the 2-minute rule? It's a game changer for motivation. The idea is simple, focus on tasks that take 2 minutes or less to complete. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. According to James Clear in his book Atomic Habits, small wins create a snowball effect, making us want to do more. These little accomplishments trigger dopamine in the brain, the feel-good chemical. So, when you knock off tiny marketing tasks, like writing one email or posting on social media, your brain rewards you. Don't underestimate the power of small steps. As you rack up these micro wins, you'll build the momentum to tackle bigger tasks, and suddenly, staying motivated becomes easy. Chapter 3: Rewire your marketing strategy for instant drive. A new approach. Ever feel drained after staring at your marketing calendar for hours? Maybe it's time to shake things up. Rewriting your marketing strategy doesn't mean throwing away everything you've done. It means adding excitement. A HubSpot study found that marketers who experiment with new tactics see a 60% increase in engagement. Try something totally different, host a spontaneous Instagram Live, launch a surprise giveaway, or work on a marketing campaign for a niche audience you've never explored. These unexpected shifts can reignite your drive. When you break the routine, you break the monotony. Creativity thrives in freedom, and that's exactly what a new approach gives you. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on fresh marketing strategies. Let's keep the momentum going. Chapter 4: From Burnout to Breakthrough. How to manage marketing fatigue. Marketing fatigue is real. It's like running a marathon without any water stops. But did you know that Harvard Business Review found that 60% of people experience burnout due to not taking breaks? If you feel exhausted, take a step back. Recharging doesn't mean giving up, it means coming back stronger. A simple change could be switching environments, work from a different coffee shop, or take your laptop to the park. Studies show that working in new surroundings sparks creativity. Or try something extreme, unplug completely for a few hours. Use the time to do something fun and unrelated to work. This mental reset gives your brain space to recharge and improves your motivation for the long haul. Chapter 5: The No Rules Rule. Why structure can actually kill your motivation. Here's something that might surprise you. Too much structure can kill your creativity. A study from Stanford showed that when people are given too many strict guidelines, they're less likely to come up with innovative ideas. In marketing, this could look like sticking rigidly to your content calendar or following industry norms. Try the No Rules rule for a week. Write a blog post without worrying about SEO. Share a behind-the-scenes look at your business, even if it's not polished. You'll likely find that this freedom brings fresh energy and excitement. The goal isn't to abandon structure, but to give yourself space to explore and innovate. You'd be amazed how much motivation can come from a little spontaneity. Chapter 6: Reverse Engineer Motivation. How to tap into external sources of drive. Sometimes, the key to motivation isn't found within you, it's in the world around you. A Deloitte study found that people are more motivated when they feel connected to others. For marketers, that means collaborating, engaging with your community, or simply talking to customers. Find inspiration from your peers, or take a look at what competitors are doing. It can spark fresh ideas. You can also explore industries completely different from yours. For example, how does a fashion brand build anticipation for a product launch? Can you use some of their tactics for your own marketing? By exploring external sources, you add layers to your motivation. You're no longer working in a vacuum, you're surrounded by ideas, people, and energy that push you forward. If you found these strategies helpful, make sure to subscribe for more tips on how to stay motivated and crush your marketing goals. Let's keep growing together. Motivation isn't a constant state, it ebbs and flows. But with the right strategies, you can make sure your marketing efforts stay inspired and productive. By shifting your mindset, celebrating small wins, rethinking your strategy, and drawing from external sources, you'll tap into a new kind of energy. So, the next time you're stuck in a motivation slump, remember these tips. Keep experimenting, and soon enough, you'll see your motivation transform into action.